Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I do a lot of makeup lessons at the salon, and lately I've been having a lot of questions about how to contour. I think contouring has gotten really popular over the last couple of years, and a lot of people are maybe a little bit confused about how to wear that on a day-to-day basis, how to make it wearable, what products to use, and where you should be placing your contour. So I thought I would do just a quick tutorial really on like a beginner's level of how to contour for day to day. So the purpose of contouring is to create sort of an optical illusion. So you want to balance the face and create the ideal face shape, which is an oval face shape. So you want to also try to bring out cheekbones, you want to highlight certain areas, you want to maybe look after a little fluffiness under the chin. So I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on how to do that with you guys. So I've done all of my makeup other than my blush, contour, and highlight. So I'm going to do that with you guys so you can see what I do on a day-to-day, like if I'm going to work, this is the contouring that I would do. So I'm using my Smashbox contour palette. I've shown this to you guys, I think, in my favorites video. It looks like this. So I'm also going to use my e.l.f. brush. There's no name on this one, but it looks like this. It's like a sculpting brush. So I go right into that first contour color. And for me, I have a round face. So what I like to do is start a little bit higher. A lot of people just, sort of go in where your cheekbones are. For me, I like to go up a little bit higher just to create more of that lengthening effect. So I sort of start almost like at the top of my ear and come in. So just above sort of the underside of my natural cheekbone. And you're gonna have like a stark line to start, that's fine. Of course, there are other ways to contour. There are much more in-depth ways and sharper angles and cut creases and different things like that. However, that's not something that you're gonna wear, to your office to work on a day-to-day. So this is more of just an everyday look. So I've got both sides done, and then I take just a regular sort of small blush brush, and I just blend that really nicely. And I'm still gonna put highlight, I'm still gonna put blush on, so if it's still a little bit more of a line than what you want, that's okay. And you can go in with that same brush without anything on it and sort of buff it, just because that does have a little bit of a stiffer bristle, so sometimes that works a little bit better. I'm sitting in front of a mirror, guys. I hope the lighting's okay. The window's right here. I'm trying to get some natural light. I will someday get a ring light. So then I take that same small blush brush and I go in with that same contour color, and I just go a little bit under the chin because I'm a little fluffy, and that's okay. Just to sort of hide that and camouflage. And then I take that same color again, and I just do right here because, again, I have a round face. So I'm trying to sort of bring that in and create a little bit more of the oval face shape that is sort of the ideal. Now, a lot of people do contour their foreheads. I don't. I have a small forehead. I find it ends up making my face look dirty. So what I do is just gently take just a touch of the bronzer color in the middle, and I just go on my hairline just to create a little bit of depth. So, and I'll do a little bit more of that in the summertime, but it's fall and I'm pale, so that's life. So then I'm gonna take, this is a really old MAC brush. The number has worn off of it, but it's sort of a flat top brush. So I'm gonna take that in the contour color, and I'm gonna do the sides of my nose just to create a little bit of definition so the whole face doesn't have that blank look to it and just contouring on the sides. Also helps to make the nose look a little more narrow. And then I just wipe that brush off and kind of just feather that a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with the highlight color, and I just do a stripe down my nose. I do sort of a triangle here. Sorry, the light's changing. There's a tree back there that's blowing in the wind. A little bit on my chin. And then I sort of do like a triangle right here. I hope you guys can see that. So that highlight is really great for this portion of the highlighting because it's flat. There's no sparkle in that. It's just a flat, light, powdery highlight. It is really good for setting the under eyes. I've mentioned in every single video how oily I am, so that for me helps. So that is the contour and flat highlight portion of that. So then I usually take and I go in with a little bit of blush. So you can see that that's a nice soft line there. It's a little darker on this side. So then I'm gonna go in with the TG blush in Brilliance. And I'm just gonna take and put that just on like the apples of the cheeks. I pull it back a little bit because again, I have a round face. If you already have an oval face shape, you wouldn't need to do that. You could just stay like right on the apples, but rule of thumb, you always want to stay 2 fingers away from the nose because you don't want to close your face off. We want to open everything up, make everything look nice and even and oval and ideal. So that's the blush. So once I get the blush on, that's sort of a brighter pink. I'll just take my Kabuki brush that I use to put my powder on and I'll just sort of buff everything a little bit just to soften it because, you know, it's daytime. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm just going to do a quick shimmer highlight. I like to do that just along here. You can use a shimmer highlight in the areas that I did the flat highlight. However, because I'm so oily, I like to stay away from anything shimmery sort of in the middle of my face. I don't really need any help in that area, but you could certainly go in and do that. Some people like to do the Cupid's bow. So I'm just going to take sort of an angled fluffy brush and I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator. It looks like this. I just swirl my brush into all the colors, tap off the excess, and I sort of follow like the socket of the eye up on the top of the cheekbone. So you guys can see that. I'm trying to get the light to hit it. So you can see that looks nice. Same on the other side. And I just follow the socket of the eye. Sometimes I use a cream, sometimes I use this powder. I use this one a lot. I find it works for pretty much all skin tones. Whatever makeup I have on, it's very natural looking. It's not glittery. And that's it in a nutshell. So I hope that helped you guys. I hope that helped to answer some of the questions that you've had. If you'd like to see more makeup tutorial videos, please let me know in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.